Hello, assalamu alaikum. So today we're going to complete 5 questions that are relating to the verbal section of the GAT, or also known as the Qudrat section or exam. We're going to complete 5 questions of the verbal section. So the question is complete the analogous pairs. These are very common in the exam, so please focus. So here it says clock and time. We know that a clock tells time. So that means, what does the thermometer tell? What does the thermometer show us? Since the clock tells us the time, the thermometer is supposed to show us the temperature. So we'll automatically know that D is the answer. A thermometer does not simply show us heat. It shows us the temperature. It does not show us radiation, and it does not show us the energy of anything whatsoever. And now we move on to question number 2. So, Muslims and mosque. What's the relation between a Muslim and a mosque? What's the relation between a Muslim and a mosque? So the relation is that a Muslim goes to pray in a mosque. It's a prayer area. Sikhs are, I believe it's an Indian religion. It's called Sikhism. And Sikhs are the people of that religion. And that means it's asking for the place that they pray. Where is the place that they pray? First, looking at the question, we can automatically cross out Medina because that is a place for Muslims. Second, we can look at the rest of the choices and infer. First of all, I can also cancel C. Why is C not the answer? Because I know that Fire Temple is a place of worship for, it's a really old Iranian religion, and they go to the Fire Temple to pray there. So this has to do with an Iranian religion, which is unrelated. So it's not it. What is the Golden Temple? So the Golden Temple is a prayer area. It's also known as the Gurudwara, which is a prayer area. But it's like saying, Masjid al-Nabawi. It is not the place that they pray. It's rather a location. So as tempting as it can be to choose this, we can cross this out. When we see this choice, we can cross this out. Why? Because Gurudwara is a place of worship. It is a general aspect. It does not target a certain place such as, Masjid al-Nabawi. No, it's a more broad perspective. It's like just masjid, not masjid whatever. This is kind of like a specific masjid, but it's not a masjid. It's the same religion as Sikhism. Now we can infer that the answer is D, because D is a place of worship, not a certain site, but rather a place. Now we move on to question number 3. Question number 3 says a paw and a cat. What is the relation between a cat and a paw? A cat has a paw. Who has a hoof? We know that a lion has a paw as well, because it comes from the same family as the cat. We know that the elephant has toenails. And we know that, I feel like we can already infer that a horse has a hoof because it's general knowledge. I feel like everybody knows. But according to my research, a lamb has hooves as well, but it has something called double hooves, which now we can cross out and infer that A is the answer. Now let's look at 4. Eye, myopia. An eye, this is a very bad drawing. Let's kind of erase it and act like it never happened. Okay, so this is a certain eye complication or eye disease. So we know that we're supposed to be looking for a teeth disease. By looking at the choices, we can first cancel out D, because we know that eczema is a type of skin complication. And we also know that these two are another type of eye complication, and we can automatically cross them out without knowing what pyorrhea means. We know that it is the answer, so that means it is a teeth complication. So that's the answer. Now let's move on to number 5. This is the final question, So push through. So what's the relation between a tractor and a trailer? I feel like maybe I need to illustrate this. So have you ever seen this kind of, I guess, vehicle on the road? It's not a truck. It's like the one with like a really big thing here. So I can show you that this part means the tractor. This is the tractor. And this part means the trailer. So they are basically kind of two separate parts of a vehicle connected together on two ends. So from that, we can infer that a horse has no relation with an engine. A horse has no relation with a stable. It does have a relation, but it is the place it lives in, so it does not have a relation in this sense. What has a relation? We can see that a horse, I'm going to draw a very bad drawing, so please just just ignore my drawings. A horse we know can have a saddle. It's like the little thing so humans can sit on it. It's on top. Because this is on top of the horse and not separated by another area, we know that saddle is not the answer, although saddle can be very tempting. We automatically know that cart is the answer because when people sometimes ride a horse, they do attach a cart to it, which can include, items or whatever to transport to an area. So, cart is the answer. Now we have completed our 5 questions. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and understood something. Please comment down and do not hesitate if something is unclear. Comment down any questions you have.